bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother bride fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Tune in to Big Brother Brian, or you can call him Big Brother Bree. What's poppin' on the latest eps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow ties. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother bride fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Tune in to Big Brother Brian, or you can call him Big Brother Bree. What's poppin' on the latest eps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow ties. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother bride fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, tune in to Big Brother Brian, or you can call him Big Brother Bree. What's poppin' on the latest episode for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that Big Brother Bride fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building.
Hello, everybody. How are you today? Thanks for being here. Let's see. Alright, let's give some shout outs real quick here. Lady Di, hello, my lady. Kimmy. What's up, Kimmy? Deb Jordan, hello, Deb. Jenga says hello, by the way. Zeta, the Greek goddess, in the house. Yankee. West Side. Debbie Burnfeld, hello, Debbie. Sarah, hello, Chuck. How's it going, man? Toe. Wow, Toe is talking tonight. Hashtag pay up. You're a smart motherfucker, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, you're smart. You're a good boy. Yeah. Let's see who else is here. CD1, hello, CD. Denise Holland, hello. Robin, hello, Robin. Lisa Ann. All right, so anyway, so I hope you guys have had a great day. Hey, Will H, what's up, man? I was gonna call you back, but I took what was called. I just heard, what was it called?
Nap roulette.
Nap roulette. And when nap roulette, you just basically go to sleep and you spin the wheel. When you wake up, you wake up. It could be 20 minutes, it could be 40 minutes, it could be 3 hours. So
I thought you were going to say 2 days.
Well, no, I don't. No, I can't do that. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, that would need to be medically induced, I think. But no, I took nap roulette and I woke up when Wonky got home, so I was like, okay, and now it's almost time to get ready for the show. So, and that's what happened last night. That's what fucked me up last night. And let's see, there was Zeta, there was Debbie, there was Kimmy, there was there Chuck too? Maybe Chuck as well. pardon me, all hitting me up from about 9:40 to about 10 o'clock. And the loudest one and the easiest one that came up was Zeta, because her ringer is the loudest and the notification from her is the loudest, appropriately so. And so that woke me up. And I look and I go, fuck. So I ran upstairs, took care of a couple things, got a drink, came down here, set the shit up, came back on here. All of a sudden it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, fuck. So last night was the first attempt at nap roulette, which I won greatly. I won well. I think what did I pull in? About 3 hours. I just sat back here on this motherfucker, on this couch in this spot at 6 o'clock or 6:30. No, it's like 6:30. And I took my sleep mask and I just went. All of a sudden, Buck Rogers. And then 504 years later, I get found and I get thawed out.
Sorry, guys, I was no help. I fell asleep up on the couch and ate.
Yes. Yeah. And she was out until...
Almost 3 this morning?
Yeah, 3. So, right. Anyway, but like I said, I hope you guys have had a good day. A stronger version of melatonin. What do we got here?
She goes, what's nap roulette? She put it as one word.
What the fuck is nap roulette?
No, nap.
Nap. Oh, nap. Oh, yes, nap roulette is a new drug that you can get. And then if you get Fournier's gangrene of the genitals from it, yeah, never mind. For those that you weren't with us one night, we were talking about Fournier's gangrene of the genitals, and ooh, nasty. But no, that's not a new drug. Ambien. Oh, see, I would like to try that. I would like to try that, but oh yeah, Kimmy's got a big day tomorrow. So yeah, Kim, I understand, dear. That's fine. Yeah, have a good day with that, Kim. I hope all goes well. Please, if you can, if you're able to, if you wish to, please, just send me a text or something during the day. Let me know how things are going, if you would, because you'll be in my mind, you'll be in my thoughts, and Dylan as well. So, yes, Ambien can make you sleepwalk. Yes, that's right. But it can't. That's if you're apt. If that is, I think, if you're apt to being a sleepwalker, though. If you're more prone to being a sleepwalker, I think that might help. I don't think I've ever. I don't know if I've ever sleptwalked. What is it? Sleepwalked? Sleptwalk? What the fuck? Sleepwalked. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, but if I do, I wear socks. Haha. No pata sucio when that happens. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, Lady Di talking about how the youngins can't read those clocks. All right, I assume you're talking about analog clocks, right? I had a discussion with Kim about that. Or no, was it Zeta? Or was it both of you? And I also had the discussion with Wonky, because it's been pointed out a lot lately, and I'll get to the BB Canada stuff momentarily. There's not much going on, of course. But we're talking about analog clocks, and Wonky was, mentioning how it's really frustrating that kids, even ones in middle school, can't even read an analog clock now. And I said, they really can't? She's like, no. I said, I mean, it's not that fucking difficult, is it? And she's like, no. She was like, I mean, we learned in first grade. or second grade. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I said, even though I had a digital watch then. But, because my mom's boyfriend at the time, it was like 1978. Like, I was like 6 years old. And he bought me a Texas Instruments digital watch with a red LED on it. You had to press the button to see it. It had the black background, and it was that gold tone with the metal but expandable strap, and just went right over my arm. And he bought that shit for me, and my God, I mean, he spent money on that shit. Because back then those weren't cheap, for the times, you know. And man, I treated that watch like it was fucking gold. I mean, well, the color was too, but that came off soon enough. But I said to Wonky, I go, you have to remember something, because she was also talking about cursive handwriting, and how that kids aren't writing in cursive like they should, or if they do, it's horrendous, or they don't know how to do certain letters. And it's like, I said, well, think about this. It's all a matter of progress. And she's like, well, how is that progress? I'm like, well, do we use the sundial anymore? And she's like, no. I said, okay, so that's because a better clock came around. The 12-hour clock. Okay, the analog clock. Well, now another clock has come along that's better than that. That's the digital clock. It tells you straight up. You just look at the numbers, boom. It may take a millisecond off of what it would normally take you to read an analog clock if you knew how to read one. But there's really no learning factor involved. You just see time and it's boom, no problem. And date and everything else. It's all in one clock. So therefore it makes the analog clock more or less obsolete, in my opinion. Now, I said to her, I go, now think about handwriting. Do we use hieroglyphs anymore? No, because we found a more decent written language to go with. So then we go with, script, we go with whatever, then we go to calligraphy, which is the way pretty much everybody wrote. I said, when did calligraphy stop? 200 fucking years ago? They went to cursive. Okay, then they go from cursive to print. It only makes sense that we're doing print. I mean, yes, okay, I suppose you have to learn how to sign your name. Okay, I guess I get it if they teach you how to sign your name. Teach you enough just to sign your name and then get a signature ready and boom. But times change so much that people are so afraid of the old ways going away. I don't know. I suppose there's no harm in learning it. But I guess it's just kind of like, what's the big deal that people don't know how to read an analog clock? I mean, I guess I just kind of look at them and I just go, well, okay, they'll just find a digital one somewhere. Or somebody will tell them the time. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. I'm hitting the share right now. I forgot to hit the share. If you guys could hit the share, it would be appreciated. Hitting the like would be nice too, but you don't have to do that. I mean, you can do that if you want. Anyway, let's see. Oh, somebody. Who the fuck are you? I just find that interesting. Thanks, Ginger Snaps. I just saw that she retweeted my tweet. Thank you for doing that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just checking Twitter here just because I wanted to make sure it went through. Oh, Casey posted something. Okay, cool. Casey Clark is going to Seattle, Washington tomorrow morning. First time going. She's excited. She'll be there Thursday and Friday of this week. Awesome. I'll retweet that and like it. There we go. Okay. So. Uh-oh, Chuck Bad Boy message retracted. Uh-oh. Your 18-year-old son doesn't know cursive? You know, and I guess, I mean, Wonky did point out, she said, you know, you need cursive to at least sign your name. And I said, you know, you're right. You're right. But your printing is also something that can be used. Your printing is also a manner of, your patterns of drawing your letters are very similar to, you know, I mean, like if you needed somebody to analyze your autograph, I would think that reading it one way or another could be determined just as easily, whether it be cursive or whether it be, I suppose with cursive there's more looping and the manner of looping and the size of it, and I suppose that's a little different. Yeah, I guess it's a little easier to break down cursive now that I think of it. I don't know. I'm just, everything is getting to be so isometric now. You know, you use your thumbprint to open your iPad if you choose, or your iPhone, or some of them have Retina display. Use your eyeball. Some go by speech. You know, I mean, did you ever see anything on Star Trek where any captain ever really signed anything? Well, Captain Kirk did in the original. But eventually, you got around to the 24th century and they stopped. I don't think Captain Picard ever signed a goddamn thing. Captain Sisko didn't sign a goddamn thing. Captain Janeway didn't sign a goddamn thing. But Captain Archer did. He was before. So, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, these guys are just sitting around having cake and pie or not pie, cake, and to celebrate their final five. Adam just cooked up something. So they've been sitting around eating it, and they're bored as fuck. Earlier today, they were playing hide and go seek for a while. They played it, well, it was either last night or this morning, or I should say earlier today. And they were playing hide and go seek for a while, and it was fucking hilarious. Dane is a damn good hide and go seek player. Dane could almost never be found. He'd hide in closets, and he would hide in all sorts of shit. So it's kind of interesting to see. Kiera almost got caught not washing their hands after they went to the bathroom. They went to the bathroom just about 30 minutes ago. And when they came out, they grabbed their drink, they started leaving. And then they stopped, turned around, put the drink down, washed their hands. I was like, ooh, you would there would have been hell to pay tonight on the show, because I would have been calling that out. As of right now, there's no Pot de Sucia alert. The Pot de Sucia alert is at DEFCON 5. So no problems. DEFCON 5 is good. Um, so yeah, Patas Husia levels are at a low, low, low level, which is nice. Everybody seems to be wearing footwear, socks, something. Um, I did not see the meltdown this morning. No. Yankee, that's a good question about the facial recognition iPhone. That is a damn good question. Let's try it out on the previous twins that we've seen on Big Brother. There have been what Audrey and Adria, and then there were the Nolan twins, Liz and Julia, and then there were there just the two sets of twins? I think so. Just two. Like, oh yeah, like wait. I mean, I want to see a triplet twist. See how they fucking work that one out. Or a married couple comes in, but they have to keep secret that they're married. Ooh. Uh-oh. What do you want? Oh, hey. Hold tight, folks. I gotta just take this real quick. Ah, okay. Um, Drew. Drew was a twin. Is Drew a twin? Yeah, but was he an identical twin? I'm trying to remember that now. It's been a while. Um, Zeta, you're saying you think it started because Adam didn't want to play a game Kiera suggested. Oh. Lady Di points out something very good here that Kiera is doubting herself, but Anthony is always there to redirect. And that's very true. Whenever they have any sort of second guesses or second thoughts on what they're doing, Anthony seems to swoop right in because he can smell it, he knows it, he can feel it, he sees it, something. And he will swoop in and he will have a session, a sit down in the HOH or wherever it may be with them and say, look, this is the right thing. Mark does need to go. Dane needs to stay. It's a better move. And that's what he's telling her. Them. Uh, sorry, I keep doing it. I'm trying to be respectful. Um so that's really how it's working with Kiera right now. They're thinking and rethinking and rethinking and rethinking, and that's why they leave 4 days or 5 days between the ceremonies, so that a lot of stuff can just stew and simmer, and then maybe bubble over if the heat gets turned up. And at this point, they're not going to be throwing in any salvation. There's no extra little gimmicks that'll be unveiled for anybody. No diamond coup d'etat, uh, power of whatever to get them out of any situations at this point. That's over. The time for all of that is done. Because when we get down to 5 people, they're not going to be throwing those things around. People have to earn it at this point. So Kiera is now in the thought process at this moment, at this time, that Mark is the person that needs to go. Right now, Mark is, of course, what? Me worry? He's assuming Dane's going to be the one going. Now, they're apparently drinking something that looks like Tang, but is hot.
That's good.
Adam, you put so much turmeric in it. Like,
Okay. I know what I done.
What the fuck did they make?
Don't not tell me.
It's some sort of hot beverage. It's steaming. But it's orange as fuck.
Does what myself done already.
What kind of tea is that shit? They said they put too much turmeric in it. First of all, I've heard of turmeric, but I don't know where it comes from or what it is.
Bro, man.
I'm gonna miss those, man. Oh,
You better be getting Snapchats. Yeah. Waking up to
you should
Anthony.
Snapchat all of us impersonations of
The
Adam,
spork
'cause
is
I wanna
always
see
feeling
you.
ignored.
We'll have a group.
Kira is always feeling ignored. If there were 40 people in that house, they would feel ignored.
This is disgusting. Anyways.
It's good for you.
If they were trapped in a wardrobe with 50 people, they would feel lonely.
I knew when you guys were like, "Oh, the cake was so good." I was like, "It's definitely terrible."
What is that crap you're drinking,
Right when I saw it,
folks?
I was like,
And it's hot. What is it?
Like a yoga mat.
I was like, "This is
Hot
not
beverages,
what
first of all,
cake
don't do it
should
for me.
look like."
Well, it was brown.
But when they're drinking something that looks like they're drinking like, what the hell is it? That,
And you're like, oh,
You know what I'm gonna do?
what's that cold shit? Like Theraflu.
I put so much.
You know, when they make that hot version of Theraflu and it's like yellow and because it's all lemony and shit. But this is all like
You
Tang
know what I'm gonna do?
orange.
Tomorrow I can make like dessert crepes.
Yeah, with
Like
chocolate
Nutella
hummus
and
in the
fruit
middle.
and
They're
chocolate
they're
hummus.
making
Oh,
hot
yeah.
Tang.
Do it.
Cinnamon. Or I
Sugar.
can just I like salty breakfast, not sweet breakfast. I don't think I could do that for breakfast.
No.
They like a salty breakfast?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Somehow they had the Daniel Bryan down, and they were doing yes. So that's why I had to do it with them. They all seem to know it. They must be wrestling fans, I guess.
More sugar. Yes. How's the stirring over there, Mark? What did you say? I would make this for somebody's wedding that I wanted to. No, I don't know. Mark, what's going on with fucking Mark stories?
I would bring this to
Good
someone's
point.
wedding only
Good
if I don't
point,
wanna get
Debbie.
invited back or something. No, it was kind of thing. Kind of close with, but don't really know. Yeah.
Debbie, question of the day. This is, I guess I'll call it my Jewish culture question of the day. If you were to have, if peanut butter and jelly was to be offered to you, would you be able to eat it? Because isn't the jelly made with parts from, like the gelatin comes from pork? Is that correct? So you would not be able to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, is that right? Just curious. They make kosher Tang? Get the fuck out. I believe you, Lady Di. I'm just like, what? Kosher Tang? Wow. Horse hooves and jello, yeah. Yeah. But I'm wondering about, like, Zeta. Zeta's out, WTF. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck are we talking about that? Because it's a question I have. I'm just curious. Yes, really. Yes, horse hooves are in Jell-O. Ground up horse hooves. That's what they make. That's what they use to make the gelatin for Jell-O. I'm fucking serious. At one time they used to. I don't know if they still do, but they did. Ground up horse hooves. They did make kosher jelly. Okay, so there is such a thing as kosher jelly. Okay, cool to know. So standard jelly would not necessarily be kosher. It'd have to say kosher. Okay, I got you. All right. Yeah, so if you want, go have some of that Jell-O, Jello. Zeta, come on. You've been on this planet slightly longer than myself. I knew that shit like when I was in my teens. Because I read the package. I'm like, the fuck? I suppose the parts have to go. I mean, horses were made into glue back in the day. I don't know how that worked. No, Yankee. Kosher means it has to be made with certain materials only, and it has to be blessed by a rabbi or someone capable of giving said blessing. So yeah, there's like Hebrew National is a brand of hot dog, and they are kosher hot dogs. So that's why they're called Hebrew National. They basically do. Those are some goddamn good hot dogs, I'll tell you. Kim's getting all grossed out now for Jell-O. She doesn't want Jell-O now. Cow's knees cartilage for Jell-O. Yes, I've heard that as well. Is kosher like halal? Halal. I don't know what that means, Sarah. I'm sorry. Yeah, Robin, that's true. If you read what was in everything you ate, or if you did like if you looked at like a documentary on the places that you eat specifically, you'd be like, all right, can't go to XYZ anymore. Oh, yeah, can't go to XYZ Bell anymore. Can't go to Tennessee Fried Chicken anymore. You don't want Jell-O shots anymore? Oh, come on. See, now the alcoholic value just makes it worth taking the shot. So, no, I'm still for the Jell-O shots. That is pretty bad, though, if you're going to do Jell-O shots. You don't want to do Jell-O shots anymore. I ruined Jell-O shots for everybody. Not for me. And I'm sure not for Yankee. And I think Kim will get over it soon enough. Zeta doesn't do the Jell-O shots, I don't think, anymore. Unless Zeta does. Maybe Zeta does. She's like, shut up. Don't get me into this, you malaka. That's exactly right. I know, Zeta. I won't. Kimmy's going, I'm over here mind blown. Just give me the shot. That's exactly right, Denise. That's exactly the way you need to play it. Just give me the goddamn shot. Right. Do you want the orange? Do you want the cherry? Do you want the grape? Or do you want the lime? Which one do you want? See, they used to call it electric Jell-O here. And they usually would cut it into cubes. And you'd just go and eat the cubes. Although Wonky made Wonky made us some Jello shots once and didn't go well because or wait, no, was it Wonky that did it wrong? She told me a story. It was either that she did it wrong or somebody that she knew did it wrong. And they didn't mix water in. They only used the alcohol. So what happened is that the two separated, and you had like this entire layer of Jello, and then you had this entire layer of alcohol, which was like, ooh, like, it was so fucked up. I guess I don't know. I wasn't there to taste it, but, whoo, imagine that, getting that straight 100 proof, fucking gin Jello. Damn. Hey Mary, how's it going? Didn't see you there earlier, sorry. Oh, Debbie, no, that was you actually helped us out. So thank you. Thank you very much for that, Debbie. I appreciate it, of course. Let's see what these dimwits are doing in the house here.
Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I chose Dane. Anthony. Okay,
Oh,
so you got 4.
Oh, I didn't know you could choose me.
Yeah, you could. You could choose anyone, but
I asked if you're allowed.
you can't choose yourself. Like, Mark can't say Mark.
Okay.
So yeah, you got 4. Last round.
Okay.
And remember, you still can't choose the player that you just chose in round 2. Yep.
Or the round before that.
No, the round you could. It just can't be 2 in a row.
Okay. So you guys are allowed to choose me as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I chose Adam in round 1. I can go back to Adam right now if I want.
Okay. Dane. Adam.
No.
Dane.
Denise, tell you what, you can have the lime. I'll take the bottle.
Yeah. Kiera.
Mark.
Oh. Kiera. Okay, so 2. All right. So you got 4 points.
Rum chata.
So here you go. My turn. You guys got your players?
Yes.
Cool. Mark.
No.
Dane.
No.
Wow.
No.
Is that the magic word that makes Yankee drop the links in the chat? Thank you, Yankee.
Dane, Adam,
Kiera.
It's like open sesame.
All right, I got another round. Okay. You guys are ready?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Mark.
No.
Mark.
You'll get the spice drum and you'll like it.
Mark. Yeah. Yes. Oh. I have to do it, Mark. No. Okay, so at one point, what were you guys' Anthony?
Adam.
Adam.
Anthony.
Mark. And Mark. Okay, cool. So 1 point and then 1 more round?
Yeah.
If you guys will choose Mark, I'm going to lose my shit. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Dane. Nice. Okay, let's keep going.
The fuck game is this that they're playing?
Anthony.
Guess who's the douche?
Mark.
Yes.
Trying to get a wide angle shot on them.
No.
All right, got it.
Anthony.
No. I can't look at you. You're doing a smile.
Mark.
No.
Dane.
No.
Me.
Yes. Yes.
I picked Kiera as well.
Kiera. Everyone else choose
So why
Kiera?
do we have to tell? Why do we have to
Because
tell?
if there's 3 players that chose the same name, that's a bonus point for them.
Everyone pick Kiera?
Everyone pick Kiera?
I picked you. I picked Mark.
Okay.
Boy, they are getting gumpy
It's
with
kinda
these
like
games. Boy, they're getting gumpy with those games. Man, they should go back to hide and go seek. That was better. At least there were some original things they were doing with that. Open the hot tub. Let Glinda open herself freely for them to enter her. Deb likes wine. Red wine. Makes me feel so fine. Keeps me rocking all of the time. Apple pucker shots. Oof. 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 No. 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 They need some alcohol. Yeah. They need some alcohol. Yes. They are boring. Yes. But the thing is if you give them the alcohol, then we get PowerPoint fish. But the night that they got fucking alcohol, the night we had nothing to provide on here to talk about, because they were all having fun, fornicating, making out, getting caught making out, everybody red-faced, pink-nosed as a motherfucker, from what we could see from some images that were shown on air. And then, of course, we hear about, the shenanigans from the house guests after the fact. But we hear barely anything because Canada's listening. Ah, yes, of course. That's the idea, motherfucker. Big Brother. Canada's watching. And the U.S. too, motherfucker. Keep the eyes open so we can fucking... Jesus. Isn't the concept of... If you've ever seen the movie, if you've read the book, 1984, the eyes are on you at all times. Big Brother is watching all the time. Well, Big Brother is apparently only production. That's who. Yes, and when they say thank you, Big Brother, yep, okay, they are thanking Big Brother. We don't get brought into that club. We get 98%. But that 2% that's really fucking good, we miss out on. And it's like, they're too damn concerned about what they say and how they act, and all work and no play makes for a boring motherfucking season. And that's what we have. Is, it's the all work and no play, meaning all the game and the waiting. That's what we get to see. So we basically get to see the TV episodes, plus them just talking about random shit. And they haven't had arguments this year, really, to speak of. There haven't been any knockdown, drag-out arguments, fights, pulling people apart from each other. I don't know if they do. Have they ever done that in Canada? Zeta? Anybody that watches the Canadian stuff? Do they ever have these, like, not knockdown, drag out, but, like, I'm talking, like, almost where it comes to blows, where they get up in each other's faces and have to fucking cut the feed? Or have they expelled anybody for bumping somebody or headbutting or saying, oh, what would you do if I sliced your throat? What? Bleed to death. That's what I would do. Thank you. They're doing a thing right now where they're just guessing who the number is, and it's dumb. Tommy! Pink Moscato. White wine is too bitter. UB40, she likes the red wine. That's right. Yankee, that was originally a Neil Diamond track. It was good that way, too. Zeta knows that, too. Zeta knows. She remembers that. Like I do. Zeta asking if Yankees drinking there. Everybody laughing. Tommy laughing. Look at hey Tommy, what's up? Yankees like, no Zeta. Yes, and watch the movie. It's kind of creepy too. Had John Hurt in it, and pretty much anything John Hurt has been in has been awesome. He was in The Elephant Man. I just know that everything I've seen the motherfucker in, it's been good. Okay, Kimmy, good night. Have a good day tomorrow. Remember, if you can, if you want, if you're able to, just send me a text occasionally or something. Just let me know how things are going. That would be great. Hope, wishing everything goes well. I know it will. Be confident in that. Denise is having a margarita. Okay. Oh, by the way, for those, I don't know if they still have it on sale, but last time I was in Vegas, well, that was 2001. 99-cent margaritas and 99-cent 2-foot-long hot dogs over at Slots of Fun, which is a small casino right in front of and to the left of Circus in Las Vegas. You got a big motherfucking, one of those big, tall, hourglass-looking thing, those big cups, 99-cent margarita filled this. And it's probably still the same price today. Because they want you drunk as a motherfucker. Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain? I'm just asking. Anybody. All right, what are these assholes doing now?
Yeah. When you're smiling.
I'm like, I looked at him, I'm like, that's a mark. What were your choices? I was Kiera. Mark. Okay, so 2 and 2. So, all right, so you're at 10 points now, and you still have one more round.
31.
We're playing at 15. That was way too quick. That's like second round.
Dumbasses. No Knives to Throats, season 2. Yep, exactly. Everybody giving Kimmy the good nights. Good night, John Boy. Good night. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night. Good night, Grandpa. Let's see. Let's check the Twitter world and see what's going on. See if there are any alumni posting anything interesting. Oh, hey, Nurse Julie just put up a post of her and Emma. That's a cute picture. I'm going to put a like on that and retweet it. Now, I don't know if you folks realize, but the BB Canada house guests already have their own pre-assigned Big Brother Canada Twitter addresses. So, for example, you can find any of them by typing in their name, the first name of the house guest, then BBCAN7. And then, so for example, Dane would be Dane, it would be at Dane BBCAN7. So I'm following the BB Canada house guests, even though Dane's in the house and he can't tweet. There are tweets coming out from Dane's account. So one here from 8 hours ago says, okay, so I have one question left. Why the hell hasn't Dane shaved that peach fuzz off his face? Double question mark. Is this a, quote, playoff beard? Question mark. Did they take away his access to a shaver? Question mark. Does anyone know? Double question mark. Asking for a friend. And odd looking weird emoji. And it shows a picture of Dane with the peach fuzz on his face. That is a very good question. And I will retweet that so you can see. See if there's anything. The general Big Brother community has been kind of quiet lately. Andy Heron here says 2 days ago. This is just something from 2 days ago. But I find the follow-up even funnier. And because it took 2 days for the follow-up to happen. Andy Heron, the winner of Big Brother 15. I guess you could say when the ship started moving down in its current trajectory. Former Big Brother house guests who get mad when current house guests talk shit about them on the feeds need to get a backbone. I don't hold anything negative said about me against the person. I mean, Christine on season 16 said I spent all of my winnings on alcohol. She's dead now. Wait, is she? I don't think I've heard of her being dead. But just 2 hours ago, mind you, Andy put that post 2 days ago. But just 2 hours ago, Amanda Zuckerman goes, "You were on Big Brother?" Question mark. Can love that. And love it. Elena Davies from Big Brother 18, 19. She posted, "I is excited for BB21." I'll put a like on that. It was also liked by JC. Ooh. Wow. Evil Dick retweeted a car crash on... Holy shit. Oh, I gotta see that again. Whoa! Oh, that you guys gotta see that shit. I gotta retweet that. Oh. Glorious. Alright, so folks, I just retweeted that one. It was something from Car Crash TV that Evil Dick retweeted. Yeah, expect the unexpected. That Dick's words were just, "That was unexpected," and I'm like, yeah. But I just put glorious because that was some glorious shit. It was you had, if for those that need a description of it, if you don't have Twitter, it was basically just a car, a video camera facing forward in a car. One of those dash cams. And, probably a football field in front of them, not even. 200 feet ahead maybe. There's a car. and another car coming across the other way. And as those two are intersecting up ahead, there's over to the side, you just have a soft shoulder and what looks like it goes out down into a foresty area. And then to the left, all you have is a slope, which looks like all woodlands and shit. And it goes up at a steep angle. It goes out of the frame. All of a sudden, a motherfucking car comes diving over the left side over this mountain or hill or bluff or whatever the fuck it is, crosses right into the traffic and just goes bang, and then just goes flying into the downward woods. And boy, it was glorious. Yeah. Oh yeah, Zeta. Dick posts some really cool shit. Yeah. So for those of you who want to check it on my Twitter feed, it's at Big Brother 20 LI1, right up on your screen there, upper left. You'll find it. And yeah, you'll see my tweet over there. Retweet of Evil Dick's tweet. So that was some pretty cool shit. Good night, Mary. We'll see you later. Hope I didn't miss you there. I just saw you saying you were ducking out. I don't know. I don't think Christine's dead. I haven't heard anything about Christine being dead. The only person that I know of that's dead is Kent from season 3. No, 2. Kent from season 2, from Rocky Top. Part of Top. One of the very first alliances in Big Brother, Top. Actually, you could say it was probably the second official alliance in Big Brother history, next to Chilltown. Check Chilltown first, and then Top, which was the other people. And that consisted of Monica, Bunky, Kent, those folks generally were in Top, the other people. Because they weren't the young, cool folks. They weren't they didn't play the game that Boogie and Shannon and Will were all about. So, yeah, Kent is the only guy I know of that's gone from the game, or gone from the game of life, if you will. Christine posted on Twitter the other day that she is going to school. Well, it's good to know. Man, that's called a work ethic. I mean, shit. If you're already dead and you're going to school, well, I mean, hey, folks, think about this, okay? The living dead, zombies to you and me, okay? You have to admit that if there is ever a individual that has the best mind work ethic of any individual, it is the zombie. The zombie will not be stopped until you take it out the proper way. It will keep coming. It will not stop coming after you. It will continue to try to bite and eat you until it eats you. And then it will move on and continue doing what it does. Zombies do not have a stopping method in their mindset. So, good work on Christine. I mean, for her being dead this long, and then for her to go to school and to try to further her education, especially as a zombie, when you really have a tough time learning as a zombie, because your brain isn't supposed to work so much anymore. So, that's amazing. Applause. I mean, fuck. That's I don't know. That is amazing. Well, Zeta, she has to be if she's been declared dead by Mr. Fucking uh, Andy Herron. Andy Herron saying she's dead. Well, okay. I, my condolences to her family. But apparently she's well. Hey, I don't know when she died. Maybe it was close to Easter. Maybe she did that 3-day thing and came back. So maybe she's fresh. She's a fresh zombie. If she's a fresh zombie, she could still have maybe a little bit of more of the dexterity to sign up for school. You know. I would think that they should be online classes because they probably have some rules about, decomposing corpses being in a classroom. I'm just saying. I mean, when you bring the funk of 40,000 years with you, that ain't cool. Yes, Yankee. Kent. Yes. Yeah, Kent passed away about a year ago. About a year ago. He is the only Big Brother contestant who has passed, as far as I know. Yeah. Now, Christine, season 16, Christine, wasn't she the one? Was she the nudist? Yes. No. 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 Wait, that was 17. There was a nudist on 17 that was all over Cody Calafiore. She was a home nudist. That was the thing. Now, am I thinking about a different person there? That was Christine also, wasn't it? Was that a Christine also? Whoa, who was a hooker? That was Amber, Yankee. Amber, yeah, it was Amber's daughter that passed. Um, Amber from BB8, season of Dick. Evil Dick. Damn, Yankee. Wow. Whew. Okay, that Michelle. Okay, yeah, Michelle. Yeah. Michelle did. Yeah, she did. It was like kind of. I didn't see it. I only saw the cover of it. But it looked like it was some softcore shit. I don't know. Although it did look like it was one of those boxes that probably was one that would cost you too much money to buy. Like, way too much. Yes, Deb. Kent and Bunky did become very good friends after the show, and they maintained that friendship until pretty much the end. They weren't in like monthly conversation, but they did exchange, holiday greetings and so forth, and birthday greetings and so forth, from what I understand a little bit. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Christine got booed. Oh yeah, she did. Yeah. Burn that. Burn that E-Witch. E-Witch? 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 That E-Witch. Burn that E-Witch. Okay. What's an E-Witch? Is that like an email witch that you can send, or is that electronic witch, or is that a handheld witch that you can throw at somebody like a Pokemon, or what's the deal? What's an e-witch? I know you just actually accidentally hit a extra letter there, Yank. You don't need to answer that. She's already answering that though. Evil witch. Oh, okay. Okay. Sarah covering for you, Yankee. There you go. Robin covering for you. See? Yankee, you got the girls helping you out here. That's good. That's good. See, this is what we do. These are the teamwork drills, folks. These are the teamwork drills we need to work on for regular Big Brother season. Teamwork, folks. Everybody. Teamwork. That's it. That's how winning is done. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. Sorry, guys. I just want to be silly. This is my time of the night to just try to relax and enjoy some time with you folks. And even though, I apologize that there's really no Big Brother stuff to talk about here other than the fact that Kiera had a little meltdown because they didn't want to play her game. Their game. And Mark seems to be now the person that's the target. Anthony has been talking relentlessly to Kiera about it. Kiera has been talking to themselves and to the camera about it, saying, I need to get rid of Mark this week. Mark needs to go. Mark needs to go. Mark needs to go. Like, okay, so she has drank whatever beverage concoction has been given to her or whatever, and she's following said guidelines. Okay? For now. There still has to be a vote that has to be taken. What's to say those other two don't change their mind and all of a sudden say, oh, no, Dane goes. And then Kiera's like, what the fuck? For me, I'd rather see Mark go because I want to see Dane do well. But in the sense of the game, it would be the smart decision to get rid of Dane. Because then you'd only have Adam as a major contender to go against. But, since I'm not rooting for anybody else that's left in the house other than Anthony, do what you want. You would think, Robin, yeah. I would think that Kiera would be the next target because if the guys have the power, I would think the guys are going to stick together and get rid of Kiera. But it depends on who has that power. If Anthony has that power, he's not going to get rid of Kiera. I don't think he will. Kiera is his new Cory. But how many alliances has Kiera been part of? They have been part of this 5, but then they're part of a 2, and they're part of another 3. And it's like, then they were part of a 4 at one point with Chelsea when she was there. They've been in so many alliances, but those guys have just been in really in one alliance, except Adam, who did have an alliance with Sam. He was going to go final 2 with her, if he could. He couldn't. So, but Dane, he didn't protect Esty too much. He never took too much time in protecting Esty. Anthony, he took a little extra time in protecting Cory. but it still hasn't come back to bite him. Anthony is still the only person to not sit on that block yet. So it'll be very interesting to see if or when he gets an opportunity to sit on the block. It'll be interesting to see if he can win another contest. I'd like to see him start winning, because if he has any chance of winning the game, he's going to have to start winning more contests. Dane has won his share of contests. He's gotten this far. If he can just continue to win or get by with the right people, he should be able to win the whole game. Unless it's he and Adam that are in the end in the final two, which then it's going to be a complete toss-up because both of those guys played the game extremely well. Although, to be quite honest with you, I could see Dane winning the game over Adam just because of more likability. Dane was more tight with Anthony the whole game. Dane was more tight with Mark the whole game. Dane was tight with Esty the whole game. Now, Dane might lose a vote with Damien because there's that whole hockey brother thing, and he didn't hold to that, so he may be a little sore about it. But he did say in his exit interview with Arisa, he was still saying he hoped Dane won. So maybe that means he'll vote for him if he gets to the final. We'll see. Now tomorrow is a TV episode, so that will be on at its normal time, as far as I understand, and we'll have our show on at our normal time tomorrow. Let's see here. Yeah, Zeta, he could very well win. I mean, all of them have a legitimate chance. Dane and Adam have the best chance of all because of their victories, clearly. Everybody in that house has a chance. But Anthony has to start winning more if he's going to secure it. Or have any chance. If he's going up against Dane or Adam in the final, and he hasn't won more than one more contest, I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it'll happen. He's going to have to win at least 2 more comps, maybe even 3, for him to actually have a chance at beating those guys. I do believe at least 2 more comp wins he has to have. Well, Yankee, technically, there still is one. Technically. But I know what you mean. Yes, Zeta, thank you. Yes, that's right. All right, so what we're going to do here then, folks, is I'm going to shut it down for the night. Yank, how you doing? You up for a convo tonight, or no? Or if you're not, it's okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Not a problem, Yank. That sounds good. Cool. JC got an interview tomorrow. Or JC has an interview with Tyler on Buzz on YouTube tomorrow. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'll keep an eye out for that. Very good. Yes, thank you, Zeta. Sweet dreams, thank you. Okay. So thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you Denise. Thank you Deb. Thank you Sarah, CD, Yankee, Zeta, Debbie, Robin, everybody, Tommy, all you guys that have been there all night, and even those of you that haven't said anything. Hank, thanks for hanging out. So I'll be back with you tomorrow night at 9:30 Central Time. That's 10:30 Eastern. Flip it around. So 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 West Coast, and then we'll talk about the episode from tomorrow night. Until then, peace, love, see ya later, and good night for Wonky. There's that.